Hi, I'm Rebecca. This is a sample of a Yin Yoga class. So it is a Yin Yoga class in itself, but it's a short version, so we'll only do a few poses. You'll still feel the benefits. And I love Yin Yoga because it's gentle and kind on your body, but it can be quite deeply nourishing and really helps to improve circulation to the joints, tissues and cells of your body where it might have become stagnant. So you should finish a Yin Yoga session feeling really nicely relaxed, but refreshed at the same time. I would suggest later in the day is a nice time for your Yin Yoga because your body's had time to warm up through the rest of the day. Thank you for joining me in this practice. Extend your legs out straight and with your bottom remaining on the floor, lay your spine up the long side of a bolster. If you don't have a bolster, use a couple of cushions or a nice thick folded blanket. Check your head doesn't fall back too far, and if it does, you could put something behind your head as shown in the top left corner of this video. Let your arms open wide, palms upwards. Close your eyes. Begin to breathe slowly, inhaling deep, and exhale, relax your whole body. Start to notice your mind's attention shifts from whatever you've been doing into this present moment. Use your breath to help guide you as you breathe in deeply to your body. Experience the feeling of your whole body expanding with your inhale, and then let your joints soften and release any tension as you exhale. Feel your whole body as you inhale. Relax and release any tension as you exhale. Use your hands to support your head as you lift your head up and make your way up to sitting. For a moment, sit with your spine straight. Then bring the soles of your feet together, knees wide. Bend forwards from your hips towards the gap of your legs. As soon as you hit a moment of resistance, pause, take a few breaths, and as the resistance softens off, go a little further. So you're always leaning on the edge of resistance, but then following it as it becomes a moving target that you keep moving with. Be patient. Remember, we have plenty of time in each pose. You could see the top corner of this video. For some alternatives, you could use your bolster to put underneath the back of your knees. You could take your bolster and put it in front of you for your forehead to rest on if you're not bending down too far. Or you could put your bolster flat over the top of your feet and you could rest your torso, arms or forehead against this. If you turn your head to one side, make sure you turn your head to the other side for some of the time as well. Breathe deeply into your hips as you inhale, and then feel your hips, your abdomen and your thighs soften and release tension as you exhale. Slowly make your way up. Move the bolster off to the side and come down onto your back. Keep the soles of your feet flat to the floor and your knees up. Take a breath. And then we're coming into a full body extension. Straighten out your legs, take your arms overhead and make a banana shape by stepping your feet to the right corner of your mat, shifting your head and shoulders to the right corner of your mat. The bottom remains in the middle of the mat. You could then cross your left leg over the right and pull gently on your left wrist. So from above you'd look like a banana shape, but make sure that both shoulders and both buttocks stay on the ground and try and keep your head evenly between your arms, so your arms frame your head evenly. This will open up the left side of your body, so breathe into the left side of your body to accentuate its opening. And then again to feel a surrender, a releasing of built up tension as you exhale. Come back to centre and let's do the other side. So your bottom remains in the middle of the mat. Shift your head and shoulders and your legs toward the left corner of the mat now, making the same banana shape. You could cross your right ankle over the left and pull gently on your right wrist. So now the whole right side of your body is longer. Make sure your right shoulder and right buttock have remained on the floor. And again, frame your head evenly between your arms. Then when settled, bring your awareness into your side body. See if you can experience it beyond just being a shape, but actually feel what's going on. Sense the flow of energy down your right side. So your yoga poses become more multi-dimensional and you will begin to enjoy and want to stay here for even longer. Make your way back to centre. You could leave your arms slightly overhead, but take them wider so there's more space in your shoulders. And then bend your legs in, move your bottom a couple of inches off to the left side. Bring your knees to your chest, and then lower your knees down to the right. Your right hand could rest on the knees. Your left arm is still slightly up by the left side of your head. Turn your gaze towards your left arm. Adjust your back against the ground if you need to, so the skin doesn't feel like it's nipped or tucked. And if your left arm needs some support, you could put a block or a cushion underneath the back of your left arm. You could also put something underneath your knees if they don't quite make it to the floor. If you feel the twist eases off a lot, then you could go in a little bit deeper, turning your chest more to the left and letting your legs come closer to the ground, or even bringing your knees further up toward the right side of your chest or your right armpit. Twists can offer a nice massage for the stomach. They're also really nourishing for your spine and can help to restore equilibrium in the nervous system and balance the nervous system. Stay relaxed in the areas you need to relax and deepen the areas that you can deepen. You might press firmly down into your right arm to help swing the legs up to centre. You could keep your arms up high. Pause for a couple of breaths in the centre. Then move your bottom slightly off to the right. Lower your knees to the left. You could put your left hand on the knees to support them. Turn your gaze towards your right arm, which could be straight out to the side, or you could have it up slightly higher. As mentioned before, you can support your open arm, or you could support the legs with a block underneath or in between them. Enjoy the stillness of the pose, but equally recognise that beneath the perceived stillness, there's actually constant movement. Life is flowing through you and your body continues to adjust as you stay in these poses for a length of time. So be aware of the little shifts of tissue sliding and moving and adjusting. And as you have this internal massage on the soft organs in the abdomen, it has a really nice detoxing effect, which in turn helps rejuvenate and promote healing in your body. come out of the pose, press down into your left arm and use that to help swing the legs back up to centre. Move your bottom back to the middle of the mat. You could leave your arms up by the sides of the head, or you could rest your hands on your belly. Feet go wide, rest your knees together, and feel that softens down your thighs, your hips and your lower back. Take a nice deep breath. We're now going to come into a bridge position. And you can have your block or bolster underneath the back of your pelvis for this. So if you grab that, bring your feet into hip distance apart, and as you lift your hips as high as they can comfortably come up, put the bolster or the block, or maybe you use a few cushions underneath the back of your pelvis to support you. Blocks come so that you can use them at different heights. So find the right height where you feel you get a nice height in your pelvis, but it's not straining. Then it feels like it's opening up the front line of your body and your chest and shoulders are open without causing any discomfort. Let the weight of your pelvis rest on its support, and each exhale lengthen to the very end of your exhale so your whole abdominal space feels like it falls in to the pit of your belly. Stress can really accumulate in the abdomen, which can lead to problems in the digestive tract, your ability to digest food or to absorb nutrients. So let's use this pose and your breath and your attention to help unravel the years of tension and stress that can become tightly bound in this abdominal region. See if you can facilitate an improved feeling of circulation, of energy, prana, to your abdominal organs and to the pelvic region, your spine, and the openness of your chest. Carefully remove the block and lower your pelvis slowly back to the ground, resting your hands on your abdomen, and take a few deep breaths as your spine settles back to neutral, laying comfortably on the floor. And gather your knees towards your chest when you're ready. Hold each hand on each knee, left hand, left knee, right hand, right knee, and begin to circle your knees open and closed, apart and together, apart and together. And then take a few of those circles in the other direction. So your hands are just guiding your knees. Make your way up towards sitting. We're going to put the bolster underneath the back of your knees, but so that your feet are still on the floor, or at least the heels of your feet. Grab something a bit warmer to throw over yourself, because you can cool down quite easily when we come into our last few minutes of rest. Lay with your legs slightly apart, your arms out with the palms upwards. Tuck the chin down slightly so the back of your neck is long, and close your eyes. Become an open vessel, welcoming the healing benefits of your practice to be absorbed. Stay longer if you have time and if you're feeling great, relaxing here. And when you're ready, bend your legs and turn onto your side, support your head. Take a few moments here, letting your energy settle, being in no hurry to come up. When you're ready, make your way up to sitting and spend as long as you want meditating in the beautiful afterglow of your yoga practice. Thank you for joining me. Namaste.